Hello traders, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want us to analyze AUD CAD. So I'm going to start with the higher time frame to the lower time frame. That's what we call top down analysis. So I normally start with the daily time frame. So let us start with daily time frame. Okay, so we have to reset this chart. As you can see, this chart, it has been moving upside, and to this point where this price is, it's showing us that this is our resistance. So this is our resistance. This is our resistance level. So let me name it. This is our resistance level, and when we have a resistance level, we must also have a support level. This is our support level or our support area. So mark this candlestick. You can see this is our support. So after marking our resistance and support level, you can see that this price, before it went to this level where it being resisted and supported, it had a move whereby we can consider this as a break of structure. This is a BOS. This is a break of structure. So after marking this a break of structure, you can see here we have an order block. This is an order block which has been liquidated, but just to know where the market is going, we have to know it order block. So after knowing this order block and this break of structure, this market is consolidating here. So we are anticipating this market either to break high or low this resistance. So it can break this high of this resistance, test it and continue going up, or it can do it vice versa. It can come and break this low, give a retest, then continue to the order block. So let us continue for our analysis to know where the market is going and what is the market is showing us. So the current price, it's at a resistance level. So for example, you can mark, I normally mark daily high and daily low. So this is the highest of the daily, last week daily high. So this is a daily high, and we have a daily low. So this is the lowest part of, this is the daily high and this is the daily low. Okay. So after marking our daily high and the daily low, support and resistance, so we go to 4-hour time frame, whereby we want to know exactly what's the market, what is the chart doing. So you can see this was a supply area. You can call this is a supply. So inside the resistance and support level, we have a supply area. This is a supply where market retested it, and now after market retesting it, it did what? It started to go to the lower, to the downside, and as you can see, we have an order block here inside the support level. On 4-hour time frame, we have an order block. This is an order block for order block, and we have also a fair value gap. Inside this resistance, we have a fair value gap. This is our first fair value gap. So I just named the one, and we also have another one here, which it was being retested, and they did what? The market bounced back to retest the supply zone and then continues to drop down. So after this market has been dropping down to this level, you can say that this is just a point of interest or 50% level of this move. So you can see here, the price got here and started rejecting. It rejected by sweeping the liquidity. Then it's showing us that it can go upside before continue dropping. So this is, let me name this as a point of interest because it has already been tested here. So I'm anticipating this price either to reject, to give a multiple rejection to this level and then bounce back. After bouncing back, then this market will start showing us some rejection and then continues to the support level. So this is my anticipation. So we don't judge by anticipating only. So we have to continue and find our entries. So let me delete this before we continue. I need to mark far high and far low. So this is our far high. As you can see, this is the highest point of this far time frame, the current far high. So for our previous 4 hour high. Okay, so we have also a previous far low. So previous far low, previous 4 hour low. So we have a previous far high and previous far low. So this market, I'm only looking to sell, but I'm going to wait until it shows me a breakout from this previous far high and a retest to this supply zone or to this resistance level, and then it give the retest and then bounce back to seek the liquidity area and then come to this support level. And here is the place I will take my entry. I'm gonna enter from this place and stop loss above this level high, and then I target to this support level where there's a fair value and an order book. So this is a 1:4 or a 1:5. That's my anticipation on this chart. So let us go to use this is franc again. So let me reset this. And before I reset it, I have to go to daily time frame. Again, set the chart. So I'll have to delete all this. So we don't need this anymore because we have to analyze this market afresh. Okay, so after deleting all the candlesticks, we have to zoom and see what is the trend of this Swiss franc. As you can see, yes, this Swiss franc is a downtrend, it's a bearish trend. So where the market is currently, it's showing us that we had a pull up, a trending up. This market has been trending upside. As you can see, this is a channel. So this market has been trending inside this channel. And when you zoom in very well, you can see that it has been giving us a higher high and higher low, a break of structure, order block, so where the market is currently now, I'm going to mark it as our daily high. So to know why this market is a bearish, it has been trending up. So this is our daily, this is the highest point. So I'm going to call this our daily high. Okay. So our daily high, we also mark our daily here. This is our daily low. So after marking all this, we know we look at left side. So when you look at the left side, you see that we have a supply area where the market touched or retested and then continues to draw down. So this is our supply area, supply zone. This is our supply zone. This is our supply zone. So this market is bearish, and currently last week it has been going upside. So this is our supply zone. This market tested this level and gave us two big red candlesticks, and after giving us two big red candlesticks, it started showing some rejection to this daily low, which means it may consider to go and seek the liquidity from this level where it is currently to this level for dropping, because you can see the current the trend, the overall trend is bearish, but the current trend is a short bullish, or I may call it a pullback. So let me delete this first. So after marking our daily high and daily low and marking our supply zone area, so we have to delete this parallel channel, and then we have to look where there's an order flow on our daily time frame, we have an order block here. If you can see it very well, this is a daily order block. So after marking that this will be our target in case this market starts to go. So we have to go to 4-hour time frame again. 4-hour time frame. Okay, so set the chart. So on our 4-hour time frame, we have a 4-hour high and a 4-hour low. First thing to look at. So let me mark it. This is our 4-hour high. For previous 4-hour high, and we also have a previous 4-hour low. So we mark also a previous 4-hour low. So this is the lowest part of 4-hour high, 4-hour time frame. So this is our previous 4-hour low. Okay, so after knowing that, you can see that before this market started showing this consolidation inside here, the market it shows us a bearish movement or a bearish member. You can see that this is a huge bearish candlestick and it gave a retest, and after giving a retest it gave us another two big bearish candlesticks. So this market it's just giving us a pullback, or in another way you may consider this as a bearish flag. So you can see this is the first touch and the second touch with this level, and also have another one here, here. So when you mark this and you take this up from upside to this down level, you may see that this is just like a bearish flag. So this market it's easily for it to break the lowest part after going to this level to take this point of interest and then come down to this level, to this order block, daily order block. So we have here an order block. Let me adjust it. So this is just like our order block. You can see. Okay. So this is our daily order block. And on our daily order block, why I'm saying this is a daily order block, we have a fair value here on our left side. So this is a fair value FG. So after giving us FG, we have this. This is just a daily window where market is being supported. So you can see this is the first touch here. And we have also a second touch here. And also have a third touch here. So this market is being touched in this daily low and then bouncing back up. And after this market bouncing up, it gave us a rejection because we are on our supply zone or a supply area. This market is overall trend is bearish, but this has been just a pullback. So it's showing us that it's either possible for it to go down again, to continue with the downside movement. So let me mark this as our point of interest. So this market may consider to come with this level. This is just like a supply zone. This is a supply area, minor supply. This is a supply, and this on our, this is our previous 4-hour high. So on inside our previous 4-hour low and previous 4-hour high, we have a point of interest. So you can see these small candlesticks here. This is our point of interest. So this market, I'm anticipating it to come to this level and continue going down. And the way I drew this line, showing us that it can come from this level and test this point of interest, then continue to drop to the downside. So that's my anticipation with this chart. I'm only looking to sell, and here on the USD, I'm also looking to sell. Either way around, I can take a position from here of the point of interest and buy to this level where is this a daily. So let us go to the XAU chart and see if you can also get an entry. So on our daily, on our XAU chart, we have to go to daily time frame. Daily. So this is our daily chart. So this is our daily chart, how it looks like. So after resetting the chart, you can see that this is a bearish move. The current the current trend of say USD chart is bearish, but from 1 year, 3 months, and maybe weeks, we may consider that the overall trend of say USD is bullish. But as you can see here, since January, this daily chart with XAU on XAUSD has been trending down. It has been a bearish trend. So let me erase some things that we don't need to make this chart look very clear. So I have to delete all those things. Okay, so after knowing that this is a bearish chart, so we have to mark where the price is currently. As you can see here is the lowest. This is the lowest part of our daily chart. So we're gonna call this a daily low, and support is a daily low or a support, because the market has been touching this level until it has bounced back up. So we also have a daily high. So we have a daily high. This is our daily high. Daily high. And you can see on our daily high, we also have a resistance and support at the same time. So we may call it a resistance. Daily high or a resistance. So after knowing that this is a resistance and this is a daily support, so we zoom this chart very well to see where there is what was the candlestick that closed previously last week. What does it look like? As you can see here, we have a bullish candlestick. We have a bullish candlestick, and under that bullish candlestick, we have an order book. So this becomes our order book because this is the last bearish candlestick to appear before the move. So this is our order book. An order book is where a bearish candlestick, that is the last candlestick to appear before the bullish move, or the green candlesticks, the last green candlestick to appear before the bearish move. So here we are only seeing that the market took its position from here to the upside and gave us this bearish candlestick before it gave us the bullish move. So this is our order book, this is our daily order block, and we have also a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap, FVG. So after marking this, so this is our FVG. So we have to go to, after marking FVG, we go to 4 time frame. 4 time frame. So this is our 4 chart. After marking our 4 chart, you can see that we have on our daily resistance, we have a bearish candlesticks, but it doesn't showing us where it's really going, because we don't just take a position for sell or apply position by just one candlestick. So we have to look for more confluences or more confirmation for us to do what? To take a position. So on our daily support, you may see that this market has been touching this daily support multiple times. This is the first touch here, and we have also a second touch here, and we have also a third touch here, and we also have a fourth touch here. So after all these touches, so the market came again and broke this level. So when you draw a small trend line, you may see that this was just like a neckline. Let me just give it a name like neckline, which has been broken to the upside, and after being broken, this market reached to this level where this daily high or a resistance, and it got resisted here. It is the resistance level That's why I'm calling it a daily high or a daily resistance, because this market is being resisted here. As you can see, those are multiple resistance level touches. So when you go to our right hand side, you also see that this market has been tested here or resisted here. So I'm anticipating this market to give us a double top or a triple top before dropping. It won't just drop direct like this. No, it has to give us a multiple resistance touches here, then give us a retest, then come here, do the sweep liquidity, then come to this level and bounce and test this neckline, and then continue to go to this level before going either up or down. Because current price of gold move is bullish, but when you zoom to the daily, you will see that this market has been dropping down. Okay, so it has been dropping down. So the easiest way for us to take this position, we may anticipate to only mark for high. So I have to mark for high. As you can see, this is the highest point. So this is our previous for high. So high, and we also have a for low. So we mark for low. This is our for low. Previous for low. So after marking previous for low and previous for high, so we are just waiting this market either to come to test this level and see liquidity and come inside here, and then give a retest and then come to this level. Whereby we consider this as our point of interest, then give a retest, then continue to go to this level here before either going up or before continuing to this daily support. Yeah. So it may come to this level and bounce back. So I'm just only hoping to take a buying position at this level or take a selling position. Know that this market will sweep the liquidity from this level and then give us a very sign, and then I'll take a sell position. So thanks for watching. That was just my analysis. And it's not that that's how the market is. I'm not meaning that that's how the market is move. No, I'm just analyzing it, and I may consider taking a different setup from what I have just analyzed according to the market, the way it will behave. So thanks for watching my channel. Subscribe, consider liking, and comment, share, and I'll be thankful